Hi guys, we're making a series about ArcoLinux and about so many other topics. ArcoLinux is more than ArcoLinux, the 3 ISOs, there's so much more. But we've made videos, a series about ArcoNet installation advanced. Meaning at some point in time when you boot up, you get this choice where you say, which desktop will I get, right? With which desktop do I feel comfortable, that it works, that it's efficient, that it's fast, all kind of criteria that you know, that you inherently want without giving them names, right? But saying, okay, this is something that suits me personally. So the last one in column that we can select is Xmonad, and that's the one we're going to install. Show you some sources where you can find more information. Xmonad has 2 packages in the sense that we have some point in time, right? Think about all the tiling window managers that we have. Some of them have their own bars, and some of them they say we tile windows. Choose whatever bar you want, right? Then we go to polybar. Polybar is there for so many tiling window managers. Xmonad has also a possibility of a bar, a different bar, so we have 2 packages. But first let's install it. Advanced installation online, install grub looks like a good option. There is an information if you want to get more information. What is this all about, right? Remember, there is this summary back here. Let's go maximize this thing. Next, 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 next. Last one in the list is Xmonad. Next, 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 next. All kind of apps you want to download and select. One of the guys, that beef, have a look. A small little thing. It's an audio player. Belgian. Next, erase disk. Choose whatever you want. Choose whatever you want. Next. Here we want to give you freedom, right? Freedom means choices. Freedom means questions. What should I choose, right? There are distros that just say it's gonna be PolyFS, it's gonna be JFS, XFS, whatever, and there's no choice. Calamares is built upon choices. You can give the user choice, or you can withhold them the choice, right? And it's mandatory. It's that and nothing else. So we wait for the rsync. It's syncing, so it's off. It started, and then we go to Ctrl-Alt-F. Where do I find information about Xmonad? It's actually something, well, everything is difficult in the beginning, but it's a language. It's Haskell, and Xmonad ArchWiki is the good place to start. Another good place is arcolinux.com, and let's make this bigger quickly. Display, that one, apply, sure, close. Phases, what is it, right? This phase 1, ArcoLinux University, have a look what the vision is, but it's a tiling window manager, and all the way at the bottom is Xmonad. We accept everything, and we've put in a few hours to put more resources on every single desktop you see here. I've added every page and added some more information. So this one we found already. That one is the official site, and that one is all the documentation you might wanna have a look at. So yes, it's a complete, well, you can't say desktop, tiling window manager, and all the information that we have is in here. Polybar update. This is the alternative, so either use polybar or you use xmobar. So Control find bar, right? Let's see. using xmobar with xmonad. And then on we go. Maybe is polybar there? I don't know. Polybar. Polybar is not mentioned. So it's always a choice. What will I use? That's the fun. And here are all other links. There's dzen, purpose messaging notification program. There's D menu. So Super Shift D is the D menu up here. I use it all the time, and then I just start typing. Firefox, boom. Firefox installed. I've launched better. And if it's not installed, you'll just won't find it. Like Ctrl Shift D, Vivaldi, for example, is not installed. Chromium is not installed. So Cacaphire is. Do you know this one? Cacaphire. Good for surprising somebody. Comparison of tiling window managers, Share Xmonad desktop, Xmonad hacking thread. Maybe have a look. Awesome. So these are all the things that exist, but some of them are really old and are no development anymore on it. Red Poison is one of those, I think, as well. So yeah, these are the tiling window Wayland tiling window managers, right? Hyperland, but some of them are quite new, still very experimental. Qtile is doing its efforts to get to work on Wayland, and so on, right? All information, and as we speak, in 5 years' time, we'll get lots more of tiling window managers on Wayland, I'm sure. So we're talking about Xmonad here. So the information is here. We explain you already a few things. One of the important things to remember is this is an application. You need to build this thing again, right? This is just like ChatWM, DWM, Dusk. These are applications. We build it with C or with Python. Qtiles runs on Python then, but it's an app, right? And sometimes, well, it can't be built for some whatever reason, and then you get an error, and then you're stuck. So having XFC, for example, as a safeguard, that you can always have a GUI, is not a bad idea. And then play with Xmonad, and when it stops, when your config is broken, you can always use the config that we have. So the etc shell is always present. We always say that this is your backup, right? If you install Xmonad, it will contain here a folder .xmonad and one in here as well, and that is your backup. That's the correct code. And if you do scell, no idea what it is, follow the link and it will explain what scell is, and it will save you. It will override your wrong code with the correct code, and Xmonad will work again, BM will work again, etc, etc. They all will work again. You override wrong code with correct code. So that's a blessing. Okay, so have a look what scell is all about. So no, thank you. And let's pause the video here. All right, let's continue with the video. So Xmonad, two choices, two packages, any config of a tiling window manager is in etc scell. This is a little bit more complex. It's all explained on arcolinuxd.com. This is Super D, Super Shift D. Let's remove that. Let's remove that. Super C, Bicon keys, Ctrl Alt T, Super Q, Super Q, yes, right. Super Shift Q. This is Super R by mistake. Super Shift Ctrl Alt T first. Super Shift Q test. Super X sure. Super Shift X also there, and Super Shift Enter. All right. So that's what you need to do things, and of course investigate Xmonad, and then That's where you need to go. There might be other things that we use, like the polybar. And then you have to follow, like a computer, what is what shall I do, and how to learn about these things, right? So Xmonad is here. There's all these files that we use, and this is the app, the executable. We need to build this thing, what we're looking at, and that's polybar for you. And variety is there to just select another wallpaper, because at some point in time we're really tired of all the wallpapers. Even our wallpapers, of course, they tire. So the thing is, learn more. You know where the sources are: xmonad.org, arcolinxd.com, xmonad, and Ctrl-T. We have packages, two choices: sudo pacman -s, voila, sudo pacman -s, ArcoLinux x, and then go and press tab. There is the xmobar, there is the xmonad dconf, xmonad polybar. So the last two, the right column, that's the one, right? We have at this point in time, we're looking at polybar, so you know it's not xmobar. So this one, if we go and install it, it's actually complete different package, but I'm mistaken or not. What am I typing? Yeah, I'm mistaken. So no, I have to type sudo pacman -s arcolinux xmonad first, xmonad, and then xmobar. Voila. Yes, we say, and all of this comes in, right? Have a look. So xmobar will get it. All the Haskell stuff comes in. So learning how to program in Haskell is quite a challenge. And as you see, ArcoLinux xmobar comes in as well. So it's just a dependency of the other one. So it's easier to do this. That means the things we've changed are in etc scale. So the reflex has to be scale. Yes, if you don't know what scale is, there's the link. Follow the link, click on the link, read the article. Okay. Then we reboot. We need to reboot the system because it needs to apply the new code, which is no polybar. It's xmobar. The app needs to be there, the config needs to be there, everything needs to be in the right places. And then, come on, suspense. Then, oh my God, you will get this. Super C again. We don't want to see the conky. Bye bye. And here is something else, a different kind of look. So yeah, some things to play around with. And this is your xmonad. And if you say, nah, this is not my thing, you go back. So sudo pacman -s arcolinux. It's gone, right? It's not on the system. You need to get it. Xmonad. And then, well, if you don't recall, tap. It's the polybar. And again, the switcheroo. This goes out, that goes in. But all the other Haskell stuff, it stays now. You've installed it, it's not removed. It's all on there. Scale, don't forget Eric, Scale, almost forgot it. And then reboot. So the xmonad content, the folder .xmonad changes. It's completely different content, completely different config, and comparing is horror. Because there are all the lines are so much, there's so much difference between them that you can try to compare with melt, but and again, this xmonad thing, it's our template, it's our thing, but have a look at other people's xmonad setup and merge with their code. That's basically what happened with i3. I watched and analyzed 20, 30 i3 configs and merged it into something that I like, that works on Linux Mint, on Ubuntu, on back in the days on Tergos and Solus, and I took it everywhere, so it worked everywhere. And that was the point of my voyage with i3 back in the days. Same can be done with xmonad. Have a look what other people have as a config and make your own. We give you something to start with, but it's up to you to make it better. All right? That's the challenge for you. All right? Cheers.